Oh,
Oh,
wait,
no,
hold on.
wait.
Oh, almost.
Come here.
Wait,
Almost.
I'm over here. Hold on, wait. Yeah.
Almost.
Everybody, people everywhere. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Drinking Buddies. My name is BHD, and the gentleman to my right is...
Geek Master P.
That is correct, as always, and somehow I feel like that's never going to change. So, we got a couple of things we're going to talk about this week. First of all, I am going to, here in just a second, insert a little clip of some video that GMP took this past week. And I'm going to let you guys watch that clip, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about what happened. So I would say enjoy this clip, but check this clip out, and we'll be right back.
Afternoon, everybody. This is GMP. Long story short, my ass got robbed last night. My TV was gone. Came home to get back from dinner, and noticed my TV. Not only was my TV gone, but so was my Xbox. So, long story short, called the cops, filed a report, gave them what info I had, and basically leaving it in their hands. So, hopefully they'll find the son of a bitch who stole my shit, and I can get it back. So yeah.
All right. So, after having seen that, I'm sure you're all well aware that this guy got himself robbed last weekend was when that was.
Actually be Monday.
Yeah, okay. So
it's been almost a week.
Monday, yeah. So it's been 6 days. Tomorrow, which is Monday, will be 7 full days. So real quick, before we get too much farther into this, I don't have a bottle, but this is the current Sam Adams Summer Ale. It's a lemon wheat. It's pretty good stuff.
And I am drinking Steel Reserve.
That is some gut rot bullshit, and that is not beer. That is just, I want to get drunk. Here's alcohol in a can. Ugh. Anyway. And that's, I think, kind of where he's at. I just want to get drunk. So he got the I want to get drunk tasteless liquid in a can. Here's what it is.
Unless I'm looking to get drunk, but...
Anyway. So, going back to the story, GMP got himself robbed. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, when you leave your house for any reason, for any length of time, you lock your damn door. And if you have an alarm system, you arm that son of a bitch. That's kind of what happened to GMP. He was gone for what, 15, 20 minutes maybe, tops?
Yeah, 15, 20.
Something like that. And, I swiped his TV and his Xbox. He's lucky that's all they stole. But now he has no TV and no Xbox One. So he's kind of, SOL.
Well, I've got that backup you guys gave me, so...
Yeah, but you still have no Xbox One. Like, all your crap is gone. You're also lucky they didn't take your external drive with all your games and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I got lucky on that.
Like,
I think the only reason they didn't take that is because they didn't know what the hell it went to.
Yeah, they were idiots.
Because they were just that dumb.
I'm sure they were hood rats and didn't know what all that was. They just figured, well, it's the Xbox. Everything we want's on the Xbox. I mean... That's what you get for being stupid, and fortunately, you lucked out and you still have all your games and crap, but, still, you have to go now through the pain in the ass of replacing everything.
Well, at least 5 out of the ones that were on that drive, once I replace the console, we're going to have to reestablish the game share thing so I can at least get those 5 back.
Yeah, it is what it is, but, hopefully you learned a lesson from this and you don't leave your fucking house without locking the door.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
Hopefully, which is a lot of the reason why I stayed up until 5 minutes to 5 working Friday, busting my ass, because the way I'm seeing it now, if I do that from this point forward and just keep doing it continuously so I can start putting more money back, then hopefully within about a month or less, if I keep doing it like I did Friday, then hopefully within about a month or so, I can replace all my shit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully.
Anyway, so the lesson for this week is, everybody, don't leave your house without locking the door. Most of you are probably like, well, duh, but there are some people out here that have to learn that shit the hard way. So, all right. What we're going to talk about this week, because we haven't talked
And really,
about...
you know what the kicker is about this?
Huh.
This is technically my third console that I've gone through.
Yeah. Because
my first two were taken taken pretty much the same way.
Keep getting robbed. So, yeah, it's dumb. Learn. Third time's a charm. Hopefully you learn and stop being dumb. Please feel free to comment below on any advice or anything you have for P about that, because that shit should be funny to read. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, so what we're going to talk about today, we haven't talked about a whole lot of TV shows. As a matter of fact, I don't think we've talked about any TV shows, but we're going to go ahead and talk about one now.
I think I know where you're going with this, sir.
Yeah. Rick and Morty Season 3 starts tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure any of you who instantly went, yeah, right along with us, already have seen the first episode, as the rest of us have. They released the first episode in its entirety of Season 3 a couple weeks ago, or
April 1st.
Okay,
was
so
when they
yeah,
aired
it was a couple months ago. No, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was April 1st. Trust me.
Shit. Okay. Well, fine.
Because it was an April since it was a Saturday.
That's right. It was an
1st.
April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So it's been out for a couple months now. So actually, it's been out for April, and we're about to go into August. It's been out for 4 months now, but it's fun stuff. I think. I could be very well wrong because I haven't been keeping too much on top of it, but I think they're gonna just replay that episode tonight.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that I skipped ahead this morning and looked.
I'm not too worried about catching it tonight because I've already seen that episode. But starting next week, we're gonna get to see more of the new ones, and everybody's super excited about Pickle Rick.
And actually, no, from what I saw earlier. Mm-hmm. Right at 10, they're going to replay the first episode. Then right after that, they're going to premiere the second episode.
Oh, baller. Okay, so then I'll have to have that on while I'm banging the wife.
Wow.
I say what I want. It's my show, hooker. So, anyway, I have been talking to a couple of friends of mine who are, I guess if you want to put it, industry friends, people I've worked with, and legitimate friends who are working on other projects and things right now. So here in the very near future, we may have a buddy of mine on, a very good friend of mine. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I do know what he's going to want to talk about, actually. He's got a couple of things on his plate, and then I'm gonna be an asshole and ask him a couple of questions he's probably not going to want me to ask, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's my show. I'm not going to say who that is just yet. And then also another friend who is in a band who is currently about to play a show here in Dallas with a handful of other rather large bands. They won a contest, if you will, one of those Battle of the Bands type things. But it actually paid off for them, and they get to play this really cool show. For any of you who have heard of the Summer Slaughter Tour, that kind of stuff. That particular subgenre is not one of my things. It's some of the harder core metal stuff. But anyway, my friend's band is called Suffer the Human Condition. Check them out on Facebook. All the guys in that band are really great. I was fortunate enough to get to work with them a little bit a couple of years ago. Really great guys, really fun guys, really nice guys. So I'm going to try and get them on too, hopefully before the Summer Slaughter Tour comes up. So here in the next 3 weeks or so, we're going to have some really cool stuff going down. My other buddy, if I can ever catch him free, he actually approached me about being on the show, which surprised the shit out of me. But if I can catch him free, we'll get him on here. So anyway,
he's Catch-a Freeman.
We got some stuff coming up. But Rick and Morty Season 3, everybody's really excited about Pickle Rick. It's going to be cool. We all want to know why in the absolute fuck Rick decided to turn himself into a pickle, and I guess we'll find out. I think that's actually episode 2, which is why they've been teasing the Pickle Rick thing so much lately. So we might get to see that tonight. I don't know, but maybe we'll get to see that tonight.
Well, from what I read in the episode 2, from what I read based on the description, all the description read was the episode is called Rick Mancing the Stone.
Oh, okay.
And all it says in the description is Summer acts out.
Okay.
So,
Well, see, and the other thing too is another one I've seen advertised is Rest and Rick's Laxation. They haven't said which episode that is, but it's one where like Rick comes. What they've teased of it, or this was one of the teasers they showed at Comic-Con recently at San Diego Comic-Con SDCC, and they showed a couple minutes of it. Basically, like Rick comes and yanks Morty at a school right as Morty finds out that the hot chick he's lusting after is single, and talking about, I want something new and something different, something special. And Morty's like, oh my God, yeah. And he's freaking out. She's like, just, some guy that I don't normally go for to come along and ask me out. And so he goes up and he's like smiling like an asshole and an idiot, like, and he's about to say something to her and ask her out. I cannot remember her goddamn name now. I just watched it last night.
Jessica.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay,
it's a chick.
Okay, all right.
That he's been lusting after.
So, yeah. And he's about to ask her out, then Rick shows up and goes, hey, everybody, fuck off. And then he grabs Morty and fucking pulls him aside. And he's like, damn it, Rick, I was about to ask Jessica out, and she's single now. But he's like, okay, 20 minutes adventure. We'll be in and out, right back. And then it fades to 6 days later, and they're fucking running for their lives. About to die. They both look like they hadn't slept or eaten or even shit or pissed in a while. And they finally get everything done. They go to the ceremony where they're awarded medals and being called heroes and shit. And then they go hop back in Rick's car, and Morty breaks down bawling, and Rick just starts screaming, ah! Oh my God, that was the most fucked up shit ever. Look at my fucking hands, I'm shaking. I had no control over that situation. I lost complete control. And Morty's like, I can't do this anymore, Rick. Ah! And they're just crying and freaking the fuck out. So, like, it looks like it's going to be super awesome.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be really cool. Like, okay, so let's backtrack a little bit. For those of you who are not familiar with Rick and Morty and are like, what in the fuck are you morons talking about? First of all, fuck you and shame on you, because you should know what Rick and Morty is. That shit's awesome.
Exactly.
Anyone who's been like, oh, fuck that show, it looks stupid. Fucking watch it. Just pick a random episode and watch it. Of course it's stupid, but it's so goddamn funny.
Well,
and there is some intelligence in there. It's kind of like South Park in that regard, only it's not quite as vulgar just for the sake of being vulgar. It's not puke and guts and whatever just for the sake of it.
And correct me if I'm wrong there, sir, but when I first told you about Rick and Morty, you were like, yeah, whatever, and then it took it a bit for it to grow on you as well.
The wife was watching it, because our ritual at night when we go to bed is watch Adult Swim as we're falling asleep, set the timer on the TV and all that. So, because we did that, I was always kind of like, I don't really care, because it started, I was going to get into this anyway, but long story short, it just took watching a couple of episodes, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now, and it's fucking hilarious. But the show started its life, according to the creators,
Dan Harmon and
Justin Roiland, yeah. They were doing, I guess it was on the internet, or I don't remember where they were displaying the show, but it started its life called Doc and Marty, with Marty spelled Mahrtey. It was some funky spelling, and it was a blatant parody of Back to the Future, and hinting, or suggesting very openly that there were some hidden little gay romance
overtones
things within Back to the Future, and it was a total parody, basically saying that Doc was an old man that was banging a young boy and Marty, and going way over the top with it. Somebody caught on to it and went, wow, this thing has potential, but you gotta kind of cut out the Back to the Future gay stuff if you can kind of make it unique and make it stand on its own, like we really want to do this, and bam, now it's Rick and Morty. So it's a really funny show. It starts off, the first few episodes kind of don't have any ties. They are just kind of one-off random adventures in the vein of, like, for those of you who are in your 30s or a little bit older, between, I guess, 30 and 35, because if you're 40, Animaniacs is probably a bit behind your time. Probably wasn't a thing for you growing up like it was for us in the early 90s.
Yeah.
But like Animaniacs, Freakazoid, stuff along that, like things that it was all one-off adventures, nothing tied together. There was no long-term plot. There was no story. There was very little character development. It was, bam, here's the characters, here's their gimmick, and away we go.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what this started out as. But about midway into season 1, you could start to see where all of a sudden now, even though they've said in every interview I've ever read that no, there's no da-da-da-da-da, there's no longevity, there's no this, there's no that.
There is.
But no, there totally is. And if they're not doing it on purpose, they're doing a hell of a job in tying this universe together with no intention of doing so. So
Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit, guys. But it does, about midway into season 1, you see things start to kind of harken back to the first few episodes, and you see things start to kind of line up and tie together, and there is an overall general story to it. If we're all just making it up as fans, then they're doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, no
just
kidding.
randomly making shit up that doesn't tie together. But even if you just watch it for what they presented as just one-off adventures, it's kind of hard to, though, in season 2. Like,
Yeah, because everything in season 2 tied together.
Yeah, it's really hard to just go, oh, well, this has nothing to do with that other stuff. It totally does. But anyway, it developed its own really cool story, and it is continuing to do so. But with the whole idea being, let's just be as off the fucking wall as possible.
Is great.
And it's cool. It's a really fun show. I know we're not doing a whole lot of justice in trying to get you to watch it, but basically, it's a crazy ass old man who's apparently the most intelligent being in the universe, just doing whatever in the absolute fuck he wants to fucking do,
And not giving a shit about anybody.
and even going to lengths to hide from the Council of Ricks, because the idea is there's an infinite number of universes and timelines, and out of each one of those is a Rick and a Morty. And all the Ricks apparently have gotten together and have a central base
To
and
hide from the government.
Yeah, to hide from the government. Like it's so good. You have to check it out.
That's why the first episode of season 3 that aired, Rick was just finally like, fuck it, I'm taking out the government. Fuck these assholes.
It was really cool. I highly recommend watching this. So
Kills the entire council.
Yeah.
Basically, so the Council of Ricks is gone.
No. He didn't kill them all. He killed a lot of them, but he didn't kill them all.
No, he killed them all.
No, he did not kill them all. More comment bait below. Did Rick kill the entire council? Because I'm pretty fucking sure he didn't. He killed a crap ton of them. He killed a lot of them, but he did not kill them all. Because the last thing he did was he went into the federal government, the galactic government headquarter thing and crashed the currency. But he didn't kill all of the Ricks. He just killed a bunch of them. And he killed one of the high up guys, the whole hostage scene thing. That was like one of the higher ups, but it wasn't, that wasn't all of them by a long shot. There's no way.
No, when I said when he killed them all, I mean as far as the head council members, he killed them.
Yeah, but he didn't kill all of the Council of Ricks. The Council of Ricks is all of the Ricks in this place. Like, and then there was the
head. If you recall,
head 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because in the Council of Ricks, if you pay real close attention, there was only 5 or 6 of them that were a council.
Well, okay, but
so that's what I'm talking about. He killed them all.
Yeah, but when they went into the whatever they call the base of
the
all
Citadel,
the Ricks, the Citadel, yeah, he didn't kill all of the other Ricks.
Yeah,
he just killed the high ups. Yeah,
and
a bunch of others.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As far as the council members, he killed all 5 or 6 council members. Mm-hmm. So the council is dead.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. We're on the same page. So. Rick and Morty, guys, season 3 starts tonight, Sunday, July 30th. Be sure to catch it if you haven't. If you've never watched it before, give it a shot. It's a great fucking show.
Yeah.
It's a great.
And like the tagline says, only a show this smart can be so stupid.
It's pretty funny. So, and on that note, the same can be said about this show. Shut up and let me have it. I don't want to hear no arguments. So, once again, BHD.
Geek Master P.
Aw, come on. There you go. Drinking Buddies out for this week, folks. Take it easy, and we'll see you next week with some more stupid horse shit. And here pretty soon, we'll have some guests on and actually be able to talk about some other people other than just us and, our things. So, yeah. By the way, guys, don't forget, drinkingbuddiesdfw@gmail.com. Email us. Tell us we suck. Tell us we're dumb. Tell us we're smart. Tell us you like us. Give us feedback. Give us ideas. Fuck. What do you want to hear? What do you want to see? Feel free to email us with anything constructive. We can take it, I assure you. Have a good week, everybody.